Did y'all see the woman with no right hand that got pulled over for using her phone?
Asking you now, did you or not have your phone on your hand?
I did not.
You did not have your phone in your hand?
I did not.
Hand to God, you didn't have your phone in your hand.
Hand to God.
The other hand to God, you don't have your phone in your hand.
Hand to God.
Bro, she has no arm.
Oh, no, you were holding that in your right hand when she deadass can't hold shit in her right hand that doesn't exist.
He still wrote her a ticket for driving with a phone in her right hand, and she now has to go to court over it.
The case of the lady having to be taken to court.
Let's take a temporary pause from the shorter clips because this next case study requires a deeper look. It is easily one of the most surreal examples of confirmation ever captured on a police body cam. And it is featured a creator named Kathleen Thomas. Kathleen was driving through the Palm Beach County, Florida, when she was pulled over by the sheriff deputy during a distracted driving sting.
So we have court tomorrow for driving with a device in our right hand, but they just sent me the body cam footage, so I thought you guys might like a little treat before tomorrow.
Just spit that body on. Yeah, a lot of times you can.
Maybe it's different because I'm a girl.
Hello, ma'am. Hey, good morning. I'm Deputy Gasala with the Palm Beach County Sheriff's Office. Recently, why you're being pulled over. The city of Lake Worth today, we're doing an operation for distracted driver, and you drove past me holding the phone with your right hand, manipulating that phone. I mean, I saw you with the phone in your hand.
Not. So you want to just call this a day? Or?
I don't want to call it a day. You had a hand up manipulating
You just
the
said
phone.
my right hand.
Well, I thought I saw you with your right hand. You
so
had a
you
hand
didn't.
up. The right hand. I saw you manipulate.
So you didn't.
With the right hand, perhaps not, right? But I saw you.
You didn't see me with my right hand.
Okay, so are you
saying that you saw me with my right hand?
I know what I just said. I know what I just said. I'm asking you now. Did you or not have your phone on your hand?
I did not.
You did not have your phone in your hand?
I did not.
Hand to God, you didn't have your phone in your hand.
Hand to God.
A lie made even more ironic by the fact that she raised her right arm to say, only for the officer to instruct her to raise her other hand instead. Despite the physical impossibility of the claim, the deputy still issued her $160. However, after the body cam footage amused millions of views and international media attention, court records showed the department official requested the tickets be completely dismissed.
The other hand to God, you don't have one in your hand.
Hand to God.
Cool. You have your driver's license, registration,
yes,
and insurance with you?
Turns out you can still get a ticket for driving with a device in your right hand, even if you don't have a right hand.
Alright, man. So you're gonna receive a citation for wireless communication device handheld while driving. We gotta put the phone down as we operate a motor vehicle.
Oh, and you put on there that you saw me with my right hand holding it, yeah?
I did not put that. No, if you want to take it to
But
court,
that's what you said when you pulled me over, yes? That you saw me holding my device with my right
I'm not
hand.
disagreeing with you. Yes, that's what I said.
Okay.
Yes. So if you want to take it to court,
And that's what you saw?
that's what I said.
That's what you said you saw?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. If you want to take it to court, option 5 on the back of the ticket, that's how you take that ticket to court. Do you have any questions for me?
No, thank you.
Have a good day.
I be talking about me. I be acting so dumb. I say I don't like bad cops. I don't like cops that are prideful. I don't like cops that can't be wrong. This is what I mean. These are the ones that I'm talking about. This is a different level of pride. This is a different level of stubbornness. Bro, she has no arm. What do you mean you're looking her in the face on camera and saying, yeah, this is what I said? And not only this is what I said, I'm standing 10 toes down on it. You can't say, my bad, I messed up. These are the type of men that become police officers. Because they know when they become police officers, they can get away with any and everything. This is a different level of hard-hittedness. I couldn't, first of all, she finna get paid, but dude, I could not, bro.
The case of the lady having to be taken to court because she had her phone in her right hand while driving when she doesn't even have a right hand proves that cops will never admit when they're wrong. It's honestly really sad, and that cop needs to be fucking fired since he likes to make up fake scenarios so badly. That is actually concerning that he made up the fact that he's seen her with her phone, because that's just not possible that you've seen that. And then after going to her car, confirming that there's no way she could have had her phone in her right hand, you still write her up, you still give her a ticket, and you still give her a court date. You kept doubling and tripling the fuck down. That's concerning. We cannot have cops whose egos are bigger than their fucking desire to do the job that they signed up for. Any false claims by any police officer should be immediately met with termination. They ended up canceling her court date, saying there was insufficient evidence, obvious fucking because somebody got to teach these officers that this shit is not normal nor okay. Literally imagine how many people had to go through so much extra stress in the legal process, tickets and all of that just because of a cop who lied. Think of how many times this cop has probably made up shit that they wanted to see. Because if she did have a right hand, the case would have continued. And she probably would have gotten in trouble for some shit that she did not do. He is not a safe person to be working on the police force.
Did y'all see the woman with no right hand that got pulled over for using her phone in her right hand? Where the officer pulled her over, he said, "Ma'am, I saw you with your phone in your right hand," and then she holds up basically an arm that is cut off right about there, just above the elbow, or just below the elbow, I mean. And she's like, "How was I holding my right hand? I don't have a right hand at all." And he's like, "I know what I saw." And she's like, "No, you clearly don't, because I don't have a stinking right hand." And then she's like, she keeps holding it up. And she's like, "Can we just not give me a ticket? I wasn't using my damn phone." And he ends up giving her a ticket and went to court today. They ended up dismissing it. But it's like, this is something that annoys me about cops. And I'm not trying to be against all cops or anything like that, but so many of them sit there literally and they just dig in a position that is wrong, 100% wrong. They know they're wrong, but then they use their authority to refuse to admit they're wrong and punish you over it. That's the kind of crap that I really don't like, man, because that's just, I don't know, man, that's absolutely wrong. That's probably more wrong than the individual you pulled over for doing 7 miles over the speed limit. Just my opinion, though. Hit me up in the comments and let me know if you saw that, though, man. That was pretty funny.
Despite the physical impossibility of the claim, the deputy still issued her $160. However, after the bodycam footage amassed millions of views and international media attention, court records show that department official requested the ticket be completely cancelled. While Kathleen has spoken out saying she feels no malice toward the officer, and serve a powerful reminder of why a body cam and personal recording are so critical for the modern accountability.
Hey guys, no, just real quick. How does one drive with a phone in their right hand when one does not have a right hand? Lunchables, let's find out. We're back with another Lunch and Lawyer legal update. If you've been following along, you know I've been covering this case of the woman who got pulled over for driving with a phone in her right hand, except she doesn't have a right hand. But I gotta hand it to her. She might single-handedly win this case. Oh, don't. I never said my jokes are good, funny, or clever. Let's look at the body cam.
The way you're being pulled over, the city of Lake Worth today, we're doing an operation for distracted driver, and you drove past me holding the phone with your right hand, manipulating that phone. I mean, I saw you with the phone in your hand.
Obviously not. So you want to just call this a day? Or?
I don't want to call it a day.
It's her cackling in his face for me. I know he was mad. And then on top of that, she said, "Do you want to call it a day?"
So you want to just call this a day?
And as we already know, he did not, in fact, want to call it a day. Yes, he still wrote her a ticket for driving with a phone in her right hand, and she now has to go to court over it. Now, to be clear, I personally would never accuse an officer of being untruthful. As we all know, every officer always tells the truth all the time and has certainly never ever been caught lying on body camera footage ever before. But I do have a question, and I've been trying to figure out genuinely how this officer could possibly say that she was driving with a phone in her right hand. The only explanation I could even halfway understand is maybe she was stopped at a light or a stop sign. Maybe he drove past or she drove past him and she picked up the phone for a second, fine. But that's not what he said. He said that she drove past him with a phone in her right hand, manipulating the phone.
You drove past me holding the phone with your right hand, manipulating that phone.
Brother, how? How is she driving with her right hand and manipulating the phone at the same time when there is no right hand? I'm not understanding. And when she showed him she didn't have a right hand, baby, this man started glitching.
I'm asking you now, did you or not have your phone on your hand?
I did not.
You did not have your phone in your hand?
I did not.
Hand to God, you didn't have a phone in your hand.
Hand to God.
The other hand to God, you don't have a phone in your hand.
Hand to God.
Other hand to God is crazy. Is he doing a stand-up comedy set on the side of the road? The driver said that she has court today.
So we have court tomorrow for driving with a device in our right hand.
And I cannot wait for an update. And look, I know I like to keep things pretty lighthearted and funny on this channel, but this is actually ridiculous. Like, she has to take time off of work, school, whatever she has going on to go and defend herself against something that makes zero sense. And of course, it just has me thinking, what else has this officer been wrong about? Turns out 170 million witnesses is pretty good evidence to have your case dismissed. The officer who ticketed Katie, who goes by Slightly Off Balance on socials, for allegedly using a wireless device in her right hand, the hand she does not have. He actually requested that the citation be dismissed, and it looks like that request was granted by the judge. She doesn't owe the $116 fine, and she should not have even had to go inside of a courtroom unless she wasn't informed her case was dismissed beforehand. So just a quick recap. On February 11th, a Palm Beach County Sheriff's Office deputy pulled her over and cited her under this specific Florida statute, which prohibits having a wireless communication device handheld while driving, her first offense. But by the time it was over, she posted the body cam online, and she also posted her view online from her phone, and her videos have garnered over 170 million views across platforms. She didn't just win the case, it looks like she won the internet as well. Court is adjourned.
I can't believe this. A cop pulled this woman over, claiming that she was using her phone with her right hand, except she does not have a right hand.
You drove past me holding the phone with your right hand, manipulating that phone.
So that's Katie, a Florida influencer who documents her life as a disabled athlete. And the craziest part of this whole thing is that after he sees her arm, the cop doubles down.
So you want to just call this a day? Or?
I don't want to call it a day. You had a hand up manipulating the phone.
You just said my right hand.
Well, I thought I saw you with your right hand. You
so
had a
you
hand
didn't.
out. The right hand. I saw you manipulate.
So you didn't.
With the right hand, perhaps not. Hand to God, you don't have funny hand.
Hand to God.
The other hand to God, you don't have funny hand.
Hand to God.
Cool.
My guy, there is no other hand. But then even after all that, he tickets her anyway. And also, here's the thing, this is kind of wild. Even if she did have a hand to hold a phone, in Florida, that by itself is not illegal. You can't text or type, but actually looking at something like Google Maps, that's actually fair game. Granted, I wouldn't recommend it. I like you and other people being alive. I'm a big fan of that. But as far as the ridiculousness of this situation, she ended up taking it to court, and surprise, surprise, a judge just dismissed it because of lack of evidence. Which, yeah, literally.
Okay, so we had court this morning and dismissed. So apparently it was dismissed over the weekend. Yesterday night when I went and checked the time to make sure that I was going to be there on time, all that jazz, it showed dismissed, but I am not one for taking a chance. So I went ahead and went to court this morning and got a handy dandy paper that says dismissed. And you guys, I cannot make up the reason behind why it was dismissed. It says lack of evidence. Bruh, we knew that already. Okay? Also, side note, you can watch me on CBS mornings this Friday at 7 a.m. So tune in, I guess.
Now, standard human psychology tells us that when a person is presented with undeniable physical proof that contradicts their belief, Kathleen was born without her lower right arms. Listen to the moment she physically shows him her arm and notice the immediate shift in the interaction.
Are you saying that you saw me with my
I know
right
what
hand?
I just said. I know what I just said. I'm asking you now. Did you or not have your phone on your hand?
I did not.
You did not have your phone on your hand?
I did not.
Hand to God, you didn't have your phone on your hand?
Hand to God.
Have you seen this video?
Driver, you drove past me holding the phone with your right hand, man.
This traffic ticket was just dismissed after a Florida sheriff's deputy asked the court to dismiss the charge just before a scheduled court hearing. You may have seen the video of 36-year-old Kathleen Thomas getting pulled over by a Palm Beach County sheriff's deputy, allegedly for using her phone with her right hand while driving. But there was one problem.
You drove past me holding the phone with your right hand, manipulating that phone. I saw you with the phone in your hand.
Not. So you want to just call this a day? Or?
I don't want to call it a day. You had a hand up manipulating the phone.
You just said my right hand.
Well, I thought I saw you with your right hand. You
so
had a
you
hand
didn't.
out. The right hand. I saw you manipulate.
So you didn't.
With the right hand, perhaps not, right? But I saw you.
You didn't see me with my right hand.
Okay, so are you
saying that you saw me with my right hand?
I know what I just said. I know what I just said. I'm asking you now. Did you or not have your phone on your hand?
I did not.
You did not have your phone on your hand?
I did not.
Hand to God, you didn't have your phone on your hand?
Hand to God.
The other hand to God, you don't have your phone on your hand?
Hand to God.
Cool. You have your driver's license, registration, and insurance with you?
I originally was just like, this can't be real, and laughed, and then when he did not, I realized he was serious.
So you're gonna receive a citation for wireless communication device handheld while driving. We got to put the phone down as we operate a motor vehicle.
Oh, and you put on there that you saw me with my right hand holding it.
I did not put that. No, if you want to take it to court.
But that's what you said when you pulled me over. Yes,
that's what I said.
That you saw me holding my device with my right hand.
I'm not disagreeing with you. Yes, that's what I said.
Okay.
Yes. Yes. So if you want to take it to court.
And that's what you saw.
That's what I said.
That's
yes.
what you said you saw.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. If you want to take it to court, option 5 on the back of the ticket, that's how you take that ticket to court.
The actual citation was issued back in February in Lake Worth, Florida, and there was supposed to be a court hearing today, but the police officer requested for the court to dismiss the ticket on Monday.
Thankfully, it was an interaction where it was a simple traffic stop misunderstanding, and it did not lead to anything further other than just receiving the citation. I was able to leave the encounter and, you know, handle it within the court system, and everything for my circumstance came out, you know, with a win. I don't think that they're exposed enough to what to do if somebody does have a missing limb that you pull over and you thought you saw something that you might not have. I would love to ask those questions about what are the protocols, what kind of exposure do you have any questions, like what could we do to make this interaction better for both of us?
A Palm Beach County deputy accused this influencer of holding a phone in her right hand while driving, but she showed him the one thing that made that accusation almost impossible. She does not have a right hand. Katie, a Florida athlete and influencer, went viral after posting the body cam footage from the traffic stop. In the video, the deputy tells her she was pulled over during a distracted driving operation because he allegedly saw her holding and using a phone in her right hand. Katie immediately pushes back. She tells him that could not have happened and then shows him why. Her right hand is missing. The body cam makes it clear, but the deputy keeps going. He even asks her to raise her hand to God while questioning whether she had the phone in her hand. Katie responds as calmly as she can, but the moment becomes more ridiculous because he is still acting like the accusation makes sense, even after seeing that she physically could not have been holding a phone with that hand. He still issued her a $116 distracted driving citation. Katie pleaded not guilty and was ready to fight it in court. But before the hearing even started, the citation was dismissed at the deputy's request. Now people are furious because this was not just a simple mistake. The deputy saw the reality in front of him and still wrote the ticket anyway. So the question is simple. If an officer can accuse someone of using a hand they do not even have and still make them fight to prove it, how much power is too much power?
Court today, and I hope that that police officer showed up, even though I know he won't. So he could explain to the judge why he's sitting there wasting the judge's time. He saw that she didn't have a right hand, and he continued to argue with her that he saw her with a phone in a hand she does not have. Can you imagine him sitting in front of Judge Judy and trying to explain that to her? Oh, I want to see it so bad. But you know what? He's not going to show up. He's not going to, because he only wrote her that ticket to protect his ego because he was wrong and he couldn't accept that. And he's on the force. There are millions like him. They never get held accountable for their actions or mistakes or wasting taxpayer money or civilians' money and time. She had to go to court to prove that she didn't have a right hand. Anyways, if you want to find the update, that's her username again right there, and I'll have it down below too.
Reacts. Make sure to like and share, subscribe. Love y'all. See you next time.